Hello everyone, welcome to or welcome back to Timsy Naked Tarots if you are a regular viewer. Okay, if you are a regular viewer, can you do me a big solid? Can you let me know what the sound quality is like on this particular video, because I think I might have issues with my microphone. So thank you for helping me out on that one. Today we are doing a twin flame soul cycle. It's part 2 because it's spurring off the full moon in Capricorn, the second one. And we're just doing a past, present and future with you and your Leo runners. So if you don't have a Leo runner and you come in here thinking this was a Leo read, it is a Leo read, but it's for Leo runners, not necessarily you. Okay, so just bear that in mind. It is a general read. It may or may not resonate with you. If it does resonate with you, that is fantastic. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't worry too much. Go and check out the All Signs Overview. There will be a link in the description for that. Because maybe you or your runner are working from different aspects of your birth chart, thus different dynamics of the twin flame soul cycle. Okay. Yeah, if you don't like this video, feel free, let me know. Give me a thumbs down. I'm a big boy, I can take it. Okay, but please do let me know why you didn't like it, because I might be able to do something about it. We got 4 pentacles for your Leos. Okay, the main energy in that All Signs Overview I mentioned was the 8 of Cups, movement. Okay, why are they moving? Well, because they've been hanging on to your energy with that 4 of Pentacles. And justice, well, maybe you're getting your justice. Maybe they've realised they've had their justice and they've realised what they had is not exactly what they wanted, and what they left behind was what they should have had, if that made sense. Okay, the rest of the cards, the this one here, my Viking deck, will be for the clarifiers for the Divine Masculine, Leo Divine Masculines. These ones will be your past, present and future for this soul cycle, and they'll be your clarifiers as well. Okay, all that being said, shall we crack on with the read? Okay, so in the past, your Leos, they were indecisive. Okay, the King of Cups. They did have love for you, but they just weren't sure if they were ready to give you that love. They were, that 4 of Pentacles, hanging on to their own love for themselves. Present, King of Swords. Okay, is this going to be a trio of kings? The King of Swords, they're currently waking up to the truth. They know the truth of the matter now. They're waking up and thinking, well, I might be in a twin flame soul cycle. The King of Swords also kind of denotes they might be taking action of some description on this as well. Either action incoming towards you with that 8 of Cups from the All Signs Overview, or possibly some sort of legal action to get themselves out of whatever legal predicament they might be in at the moment. Okay. The future, 9 of Swords. It's an energy of anxiety. It's kind of like staying up late at night, going over the same old things, thinking, where did I go wrong and how can I put it right? Okay, I'm kind of getting the feeling they're not 100% sure that you will take them back, honor the opportunity, that sort of energy. Okay, at the bottom of the deck for this we have the Sun. Okay, so there is happiness, there is joy. They see you as their son. Just the other quick one. Let's do this one next. The other quick one is I hurt my rib the other day at work, and I might be breathing heavy. I might be wheezing a bit, short of breath, all that sort of stuff, because it really is painful to breathe. It's painful to do everything. If you've ever had a rib injury, I'm so sorry for you. Okay. So your cutting energies, we have got the 9 of Wands, possibly messaging out of nowhere, a surprise. Oh, Jesus, I just had a quick flash at what was on the bottom of this one. Yeah, possibly a message out of nowhere, something you weren't expecting, something like that. It does also lead to forward movement, so maybe this twin flame soul cycle might start picking up pace for you again, because you have justice at the bottom as well. You both had justice at the bottom for this. It's quite amazing, really, isn't it, how tarot works? Again, justice seems to get, maybe you're getting your justice. Maybe they're coming in, they're going to tell you how they were an idiot and they ran from you and all that, and that's justice enough for you, even though you kind of knew it all already. Okay. So let's see what cards come out for you in all this. Oh, there you go. There's your cards. They literally flew out of the deck and landed on the floor. Okay, so in the past, we had the Ace of Cups. Okay. The Ace of Cups is, well, love. Wanting to give love to a new person, or a new type of love to an existing person. But either way, it's like a new love for you, the Ace of Cups. And that was in the past when you first met this twin flame. Currently, the Three of Pentacles. This is, I'm going to actually say you're just sort of kind of currently concentrating on life as it is at the moment, just doing whatever comes your way. Okay, but this Three of Pentacles is also saying there's a willingness to work on this connection if the opportunity presents itself. Okay, let's get the future card. The Ten of Cups, emotional fulfillment. Well, I did say this might be going somewhere, didn't I? Okay, let's put the clarifiers up there for a second for you. Okay, and we'll shuffle this deck and we'll get the clarifiers out for your Leo first. Because that's what you're really here for, isn't it? To see what your other person is doing. You don't really need to know your bit. You know that you had love when you first met this person. You know that even though you might tell yourself and everyone else around you that Leo doesn't stand a chance with you now, you might still probably work on the connection. After all, you feel that pull just as much as they do. The future one, that's about the only thing you're really interested in your side, aren't you? Because you don't know that yet. Okay, so we got the Devil. We got the Tower in reverse. We have got the Emperor. Oh, go on, we'll have 4. And we got the Seven of Cups. Okay, so in the past, they were bound to something, shall we say. This could be a job, it could be a family dynamic, it could be another person, it could be maybe they were bound to their car financially, emotionally, who knows. And that's kind of like the main reason they were in two minds about actually committing to you. Okay, because it's like, well, I've already got this commitment here. Can I really be taking something else on? Now, the Tower in reverse, I see the Tower in reverse as an unavoidable tower. It's you can sort of see it there looming in the distance, and you know that you can just go round it if you want. Okay, so that's what that was. That was the fault of having you in their life, because I think when they first met you, they didn't quite realise what you were and what you could give them. Okay, in the sense of, well, emotional completement. There you go. But they did see that it would be some form of commitment, some form of what's the right word? Codependence, maybe. And they were already tied into something else, and it's like, I can't do that. That could be a relationship. I can't do the dirty on the person I'm with, which is kind of boding well for Leo there, because it means they probably won't ever do the dirty on you as well. It could be the job. My job's taking up too much time and energy and effort, and I just can't really have a relationship at the moment. My hours are all funny, all over the place. Hurt my rib and can't really do anything. It's amazing what you can't do when you've hurt your rib. Okay, the Emperor card. The Emperor is basically them. They were in their masculine energies. They were in their 3D energies. They were in their ego. Yeah, I'm in control of the situation. I will make this right when I'm ready to. Okay, which does bode a little bit bad for this Leo in your case, because, well, here is them realizing what they should have had and what they wanted, and, well, they're still possibly in that energy of, I will do this when I'm ready to. So just bear that in mind. When they do come in, make sure they're coming in for the right reasons, not just because you now fit their schedule. Okay, with the Seven of Cups right at the end there, it's kind of saying that they had choices. As the Emperor, they had choices in their warped divine masculine mind. They thought, yeah, I can just have it anytime I want. They were a little bit up their own arse, okay? I will say that. More so, Leo. Shh. Sorry if you're a Leo watching this. But yeah, sometimes Leos say, you can't be up your own arse. A little bit. The Ten of Wands in reverse was kind of fueling all this when they first met you. I'm burdened at the moment. When I get rid of my burdens, I will then contemplate taking on something new to fill the gap. You. Okay, not the nicest of reads there, but that's what was fueling that. Okay, so let's have a little look-see at your Ace of Cups. Okay, obviously all the cards had been pre-shuffled before I started this read and everything, so we're just basically getting the last little shuffle, whatever energies the universe wants to throw in the cards, whatever order they want to get it in for us. Okay. And again, this might take a little while to get the shuffle because, well, at the end of the day, there's a lot of you watching and you actually know what sort of energies you were in at the start. We have the Seven of Swords. We got the 10 of Coins in reverse. That would be Pentacles in the standard deck. The Ace of Cups again. And the Knight of Swords in reverse. Okay. Right, I just cleared my throat there for a second. Okay, so the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords possibly kind of like the situation, they stole your heart. When you saw them, it was like you knew that your heart belonged to them. Okay, and the 10 of Coins in reverse is kind of saying that this kind of upset your apple cart a little bit. You thought you had it all together. You thought you had your life all sorted out. You may possibly been with someone else at the time, and you saw this person, and you were sort of, that person was the person you had settled on. You thought, well, yeah, okay, maybe not perfect, but as good as I'm going to get. Okay, and all of a sudden, this Leo popped into your life, and your world was, your 10 of Pentacles was turned upside down. What you thought was your perfect little world was thrown into chaos. With the Ace of Cups there, again, just look at the size of that Ace of Cups. It's got 2 drinking horns coming off it, holding it up in place. It's kind of a reflection of their devil, really, isn't it? But it's the love. You had this love for it. And I'm drawn to a devil aspect of it. There was the fact that one or both sides was already involved in something else. Okay, which was making it a little bit of the naughty or toxic energy you will get off a devil. And with the Knight of Swords in the reverse there, it's kind of saying you actually held back a little bit. You saw what you wanted, but with that 10 of Pentacles in the reverse and that devilish energy coming in off that Ace of Cups there, I'm kind of feeling that perhaps, just perhaps, you held back from this. You didn't run. You thought, well, I have to tie my loose ends up now. I have to rearrange my world. I'm realized that one of my pentacles in my 10 of Pentacles is actually a fake. I need to replace it. I need to get rid of it, and then I need to get the right 10 of Pentacles or the right pentacle in to make the 10 of Pentacles right. Unfortunately, in that time, I think you may have lost the opportunity with your Leo. Okay, so this could be like a double-edged sword. It could be also the fact that I do have this tendency. I do tend to read more for the divine masculines than I do the divine feminines. That's why I'm putting on you as a collective and them as individual signs. Okay, crossing all this is the Queen of Spears in reverse. Okay, the spears in this particular deck would be wands, obviously, because you've got coins out, you've got cups out, and you've got pentacles out, coins out. I've already said that. Swords out. So you can actually see all the suits in this particular read. So yeah, the Queen of Wands in reverse. You were possibly in a bit of a what's the right word? Self-defeatist attitude. You were kind of like, woe is me. You were kind of like, no one will find me attractive. No, I'm ugly. I'm getting old. No one wants me. You were feeling very unattractive. And the problem is, when you actually feel these things, not so much say it, you can look in the mirror and say you're brilliant and perfect as much as you want. So when you actually feel it down in your core, that's the energy you're emitting to everyone else, which then means everyone else kind of picks up on the fact that, well, if you think you're ugly, okay, fine. And then they move on. Okay, so this could be why you didn't go charging in with that Knight of Swords. You saw what you wanted, but you didn't go and kill it. Okay, you saw the target. Okay, because that's paid. The Knight of Wands is more of a charging to get what you want. The Knight of Swords is more of seeing the target and just being focused on that one thing. Okay, so let me know in the comments if that was your situation. Okay. Also, while you're at it, let me know in the comments what star sign you are, because I don't actually know that. Okay, it'd be interesting to see what star signs are linking up with Leos. Theoretically, should be any of you. Okay, so anyway, any of you, any star sign. King of Swords. What's this King of Swords about then, universe? Oh, there you go. There's the first one. There's another one. Finish the shuffle off. Oh, there's all of them. There. So we have got the King of Swords coming out there. They're sort of realizing that maybe you were the one after all. Okay. Oh, 4 of Wands in reverse. Okay. And our 7 of Pentacles. Okay. So with the 7 of Wands in reverse, it's kind of saying that they're sort of dropping their defenses. Maybe like it's kind of like an energy of defending someone at all costs. Maybe defending their position. They've worked hard to win the top of that hill, and now they're not going to let it go to anyone else. In the reverse, it's kind of saying that, well, maybe the cost of winning the top of the hill was too much. Maybe I have to go down and recoup and rebuild and run the risk of losing that high ground. With the moon in the upright there, it's telling us that it's kind of like the whole connection, and you are shrouded in mystery to them. They have no idea what's going on in your life at the moment. If you're with anyone, even for some of them, they don't even know where you are. That's what that 8 of Cups was about. They're starting to move around looking for you. Maybe they have to move to a new state or county or country to find you. With the 4 of Wands and the 7 of Pentacles in reverse, this is just saying they don't feel it's the right time to commit to you yet, even though they're starting to realize that you are the one which will make their life very good and happy. They're still not thinking it's quite the right time to commit to you yet. We got the Page of Wands in reverse, which is just saying that they might actually miss this opportunity. I think the universe is setting them up an opportunity to meet you again, but they might miss it, if that makes sense. They might just, the opportunity's there, they might not take it because of this. They feel that it's not time for me to commit. Okay, with that 4 of Wands in reverse. So let's see what's going on with your side at the moment. Okay, this 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, let's boil it down to what it is. It's a willingness to work with them on this. Okay, so we have got the 9 of Coins, the King of Swords in reverse. King of Swords, King of Swords. Ace of Cups, Ace of Cups. You've got to love tarot. The Page of Swords in the upright, and the 6 of Swords. Well, very swordy for you. Look, mate, are you water, air signs by any chance? Oh, please let me know what your star signs are now. Well, even if it's just air sign, water sign, yeah, fire, earth, just so I can get a feel of this. But anyway, 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles is about independence, freedom. It sort of stems off the 8 of Pentacles, which is work, and then you sort of, when you get to the end of your working career, you retire, you become independent of work. You don't have to rely on work to pay the bills or anything else. So it could be like an independence from work. I'm not saying that you're old or anything. Maybe you've like made a lot of money early on in your life, and you've now got the money to retire at 45. Yeah, how about that? That'd be nice, wouldn't it? I've missed that boat. But anyway, no boats at the end. Look, the King of Swords in reverse is telling us. I think that's actually there's a willingness to work on it, but you don't actually know how you feel about this person anymore. You don't know how you feel about your Leo, and yeah, like they might be missing the opportunity there with that, whatever that was underneath this page, the Moon card. There was this one, wasn't it? Yeah, the commitment. They might miss the opportunity there. You might willingly let it go. Okay, that might be the action you take. I'm not sure about this. I don't know the truth about this situation anymore. I'm going to let this pass by. Okay. This could be the universe literally pissing in the wind. Maybe with you two. Page of Swords is telling us that you've been keeping an eye. It's above this moon. Okay, you've been keeping an eye on them more than they've been keeping an eye on you. I do feel that possibly, maybe, you're an awakened divine masculine, and they might be a divine feminine, or very possibly maybe you're both divine masculines. Go and check out my first round of all signs overviews for the Capricorn full moon, and I have done a little mix up of what the different dynamics can be. So like divine masculines with divine masculines, divine feminines with divine feminines, and awoken divine masculines with divine feminines in denial or still asleep. Okay, so you've been keeping an eye on them, even though they might not even know anything about you and your life anymore. Maybe, possibly, they never did. Okay, maybe it was a soul connection. You two got close enough for your souls to recognize each other, but you didn't actually make that connection in the 3D. There is a little bit of disappointment. You're not entirely happy with what you're seeing on their social medias, but do remember, social medias are normally a lie. Okay, it takes a very brave person to post pictures without makeup or pictures without buff muscles and tell everyone that they're having a really crappy time with life at the moment. It tends to be their Queen of Wands front social media. Oh yeah, everything's good and happy in my life. I'm still perfectly married. Yeah, if you have to tell people you're perfectly married, then you're probably not. Okay, the Six of Swords is actually you're kind of at the point of you just want to leave everything behind. You want to leave your past behind and just move on to something new. I feel with that. Okay, so let's see what was crossing your card here. We got the Magician in reverse. Okay, the Magician in reverse is kind of talking about maybe not being ready to move on, not being ready to start this particular part of the cycle. Okay, it might be why you're maybe you're turning it into their old dynamic. They're starting to realize that you're the one and coming towards you. You might be starting to turn into the runner and deciding to go, no, I'm not ready for this. I'm seeing you later. Okay. The other thing the Magician in reverse will be saying is, well, yeah, there's no change. Perhaps they're still the same old. Perhaps you are as well. Maybe you haven't learned as many lessons as you thought you would learn. Okay, let's have a look at their future energies then for this soul cycle. Okay, so that's from about now onwards. Okay, it could be like tomorrow, or it could be like another year down the line. Who knows? You will know when you find out. Let me know in the comments when you find out. Okay, we got the Lovers in the upright. We have got the Page, the Knight of Wands in the upright. I was talking about that up there, weren't I? We got the Eight of Cups in the upright, the card for the whole read. And we got the Five of Wands in the upright. They're all uprights, okay. So the Lovers is talking about well, it's the soul connection. Okay, in this particular case, we're doing a twin flame read. It is the twin flame connection. With this particular Lovers, it shows the choice. The Lovers used to be called the choice. You got a choice to make. Okay, they've got a choice to make. It shows in the picture they're with someone, but they're looking at someone else. Okay, and you can see the fire at her feet slowly burning its way up to her loins. Okay, and so that's what the anxiety is all about. That's the going over it all. Do I make the decision? Do I cut out? And again, this don't necessarily have to be a person. This still could be the same thing it was when you two first met. You might be going through the express twin flame connection, come into it really late and leave really early. Okay, and so it could be anything like that, but it could be, do I stick with what I am with now, be it the job, person, family dynamic, whatever, or do I take the new opportunity? Okay, who's just obviously coming in off a boat raiding. This is my Viking deck. It makes sense when you know it's a Viking deck. Okay, we got the Knight of Wands there as well. They've got a passion for you. They see you as something they desire and they want it. Yeah, it's not the player energy. I'm pretty sure they would cut this out. It was the devil up there, wasn't it? I think, was it the devil up there? Yeah, they will cut out whatever they're stuck with, and they will come to you by themselves. They won't be connected to anything else for the bulk of you. There's always the odd one or two which decide to use their own free will, but the universe is saying they should come to you single. Okay, and they will come to you with the sole purpose of getting with you. And they might then leave you afterwards with the 8 of Cups there. I've got what I want. I'm now walking away. Bear in mind that this is a King of Cups. I was going to say that King of Cups, but from this deck, the Viking deck, the King of Cups looks just like that guy there. The King of Cups has made his choice. He's walking away from what is not going to work for him, and he's walking towards what is going to work for him. Okay, so that could be that the passion is you and they're walking towards you. For some of them it could, or for some of you it could be they're just really trying to come in to just, I don't know, test the goods and then go away back to whatever they had. And there's the conflict what backs all that up, which I just said. Okay, crossing this is it's our Page of Wands in reverse again. This person could be younger than you. The fact that the pages have been coming out quite a bit in this read. Again, it's kind of saying it's maybe they just won't see the opportunity. Maybe they're going to see the opportunity for coming in and getting some fun and frolics with you, but they might not see the opportunity as the whole, having a relationship with you as well. So just be careful of that. If you're quite happy to just bump into this person and have your 5 minutes of fun and then let them drift away again for however long, go for it. Get what you can get. Yeah. What's that song? If you can't be with the one you love the one you're with. Yeah. Can't remember who does it though. Okay, there's your cards then. So let's have a look at your cards. You have got the Page of Cups. More pages. We have got the 4 of Coins in reverse. We have got the King of Wands in reverse. King of Spears in reverse. And we have got the 10 of Swords in reverse. Okay, so the future for you. You might be finding someone new. Okay, this is either a new thing or a new person you are going to start falling in love with. Okay, now it might not be your twin flame. It might be a soul connection of some description. But because it's not the twin flame, that's what actually makes it more appealing. At the end of the day, the twin flame theoretically is you in a different body. However, you work out it's you in a different body. That's up to you. But it's you, your soul, in a different vessel. And so everything you hate about yourself, that's embodied in your twin flame. Okay? All those core elements you hate about yourself. And remember, possibly when you first met, you were feeling down on yourself. So you do have a bit of hate about yourself. Yeah, that's in the twin flame. Okay? You see that in them. Or you will see that in them at some point. It's one of the reasons twin flame connections are so rare, because they don't work very well together. Okay, the 4 of Coins is talking about the fact that you're willing to let go of the energy which you have been hanging on to. Okay, and if you look at that, if you, I don't know, take a quick screenshot, flip your phone up, zoom into it, she's actually hanging on to 2 of the Pentacles. I mean, if it's a she, he, not sure what it is, but they're hanging on to 2 of the 4 of Pentacles. They're hanging on to the energy, but in reverse, you're willing to let this go. Yes, it might scare you to lose your twin flame. You never really truly lose them. You always have that connection with you. Okay, but you just don't have them with you. It's simple, really. So you're willing to let them go. If it's meant to be, it will meant to be. Whenever it happens, it will happen. Okay, so okay, the King of Spears. Again, it's the 3D egotistical part of you is saying, yeah, I'm done with that. I'm gonna just go with spirit. Just wherever spirit is pushing me, sending me. It might be God, it might be the universe, whatever you want to call it. It's what's your guiding, your guardian angels, your guiding lights, your spirits, your soul tribe, whatever. Wherever they're kind of ushering you, yeah, I'm just going to let go of this and just go for the ride. I'm going to let go of my ego. And obviously, as soon as you let go of your ego, you are then dealing with your soul. Okay, with the 10 of Swords in reverse, it's kind of saying that you might actually, it's like here, you might want to work with them. You've matured enough in all this to forgive them for what they done to you. Okay, it's yes, they may have betrayed me, but that's okay. It's made me a stronger person in the long run, and I can now move on to bigger, greater things. The 10 of Cups. Okay, emotional fulfillment. And it might just literally be this last little card here, and I say little card, it indicates there's a new beginning, and well, so does the 10 of Cups actually, which then makes you emotionally fulfilled. It's like, yep, that's fine, I've forgiven. Okay, now it makes you a stronger person. Strength coming out. After the strength, we've got the world. Look at that, nice. Yeah, so you got the strength card coming out. For some of you, this is you scared. You're scared of letting go and never being with your twin flame, never seeing your twin flame ever again. Just, if that is the case, just remember the good times. Okay, remember those good feelings they give you. Hang on to them. Don't hang on to the whole thing. Just hang on to what makes you feel good. Just hang on to what emotionally fulfilled you about this whole thing. But it has made you a stronger person. You're not gonna be sucked in like you did last time. Okay, so that is your read. Hopefully it resonates with you. If it does, that is fantastic. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. I don't normally say that at the end of my videos. Okay, so if you are new, you can subscribe if you want, but entirely up to you. You have free will just as much as everyone else in the world. If you don't like this video and you've waited until this point before you give me the thumbs down and decide to tune out, well, thank you very much for your time and your patience. Thank you very much for your time and your patience, even if you did like this video. Obviously, give it a thumbs up, give it a thumbs down, subscribe if you haven't already. Share this out if you think someone else needs to hear this message. And until the next time you are on one of my videos, you will be good out there.